Here on Water Wednesdays this week, we see the Wastewater Division of the Barbados Water Authority working around the clock to try to solve the most recent problem here on the South Coast. What has happened is that, again, sewage has risen to the surface level of the road, affecting residents, businesses, and some motorists passing through the area. But they have been investigating the situation, and the solution is in the works. To talk to us a bit about that solution to this problem, we have the head of the Wastewater Division, Patricia Ennis. Ms. Ennis, another issue here on the South Coast related to the South Coast sewage treatment plant. What do we have here, and how are we going to solve it?
Over a number of months, we have been dislodging blocks in the network. It has allowed us to be able to identify in actually the area we are at now a major block. We have done a number of investigations because, of course, to remove a block, you have to have a certain level of certainty, especially as it relates to an area like this, high traffic, high businesses, and you don't want to disrupt services unnecessarily. What we have identified then between this area is often called the stream. It's the area between Graham Hall Bird Sanctuary, a manhole we call F2, 5-2. And the manhole downstream from that, the manhole upstream from that really, there's a block between the two of them. There's a block in the stream. We think this has been a major contributor to a problem we have been trying to address for a long time. A number of these manholes along the line of Maxwell are like 12, 16 sometimes feet in depth. There's a constant block. It doesn't therefore give us room to play if there is rain, if there are a lot of tourists in the island as we have now. If there is, as we experience at the wastewater every 2 or 3 weeks, a massive insurge of water, which causes us to run 6 pumps instead of 2. So we need to address the block. We need to deal with the problem, as all Barbadians and those affected directly are saying. We have to find the solutions. We are thankful for Barbadians. We apologize, and we wish that it could never happen. We are hoping that out of adversity comes the good. Our attempts, therefore, are to divert the wastewater from that upstream manhole between the block and to divert it into a side road, a side manhole in a side road. And this takes another route to the plant, therefore isolating this area. The good thing about that as well is that tonight, where we're continuing the work, if this is successful, we'll be able to see a drop in the levels, the troubled manholes, which is the first sign that indeed all of our evidence, all of our investigations are correct. So we are anxious for it to be the right thing. We are pretty positive it is. We don't want to give false hopes though, and we'll be able to report as soon as possible. Also, one very important for us are flow meters, which are coming in as well.
I was about to ask you about that flow meter.
Right. These flow meters, we do not have flow meters, unfortunately, at either plant. We are bringing in flow meters because it is essential for us to gauge what volumes are entering the plants. It's essential also not only to identify where this massive onslaught of water is coming in every 2-3 weeks. It is as if the dams have opened up.
Well, as you rightly said, this line which runs between us is the interim measure.
It is.
It will feed away some of that sewage water which was coming to the surface to down another stream, while you try to sort out the main problem, which is that block along the South Coast main road. So you heard the solution to these problems here on the South Coast. These will be going into place over the next 2 or so days. So by Friday, we should be hearing some good news about this situation.
Yes, let's hope so. We hear good news, and we are resilient, and we will chip away at it until we find all the solutions and that we are stronger, resilient persons for it.
So interim solutions and sustainable solutions for the future to solve problems with sewage on the South Coast. And that is yet another Water Wednesdays. To view this or a previous episode again, please go to the BWA's website. That's www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. Or you can go to YouTube and type in Water Wednesdays.